Amtix CPC means a lot to me. Will you come and see how I play Dizzy? If you're in love with retro gaming, come and join the board. And if you want a Friday foursome, watch him and you could. Novabug.
How you doing, everybody? Novabug here, and hope you are all doing well. So I thought I'd drop a little book review. I haven't done a book review for a change, but this is a little bit of a book review. A little bit of a book. No, it's just a book review, not a little bit. It's the whole thing of a book review with my influence involved and a few of the Amstrad community as well. So you may or may not know that I do write for Fusion Retro's Amtix CPC micro action, and really enjoy working for those and writing some great articles and all the other, and sharing the articles with the other writers and the other contributors as well. It's been fantastic, and I do hope to continue that for many moons. Let's see on the success of the magazine. It's doing really well. Issue 6 is about to be released just after Christmas, I believe, or maybe just before Christmas. I have got the wonderful binder with issues 1 to 5 in there. You can get all the back issues, by the way, if you go to Fusion Retro website. I will leave the link in the description box. But this one, I want to review the album, the 2023 annual. So Amtix CPC, this is the first Amtix CPC Micro Action Annual. There's been a few for the Crash and Zap ones, and the Amiga Zap one as well. And you can get all these available again on the website, Fusion Retro. But I just want to take you through this. So very proud of this. I've got contributions in here. Some of them are articles lifted from the magazines throughout the year, or throughout the last year and a half. Of course, there's 5 issues, so we'll be going a year and a half now. And there's some original articles in here as well. So, very good stuff this. Any Amstrad fan will love the presentation of this. So, looks great. Really well done, nicely binded, well printed. It's really good stuff for the Amstrad fan. And just to highlight you some of the stuff going on in here, obviously we've got Colin the editor, and all our ugly faces in here. Colin the editor, Gordon, of course the wonderful Zoe Kirk Robinson, which you know. This chap here, don't know who he is, me I think. Xyphoe has got articles in here as well. Ben, Sean and Graham, and we're sort of the team behind it now. So really good stuff again. We're looking at all the, well not all, but most of the new games that came out throughout the year as well. Many stuff is highlighted, including obviously CPC Retro Dev, sort of like my review there, Puzzle Bubble, which came from one of the magazines. I really enjoyed doing that, really did indeed, and it's just some great stuff in here. And some, I say, if you haven't actually picked up any of the magazines yet, and you want to get a taste of what the magazines are like, start off with this, because it's a great snapshot of all the best bits from the issues from the last year and a half. So it's a great little taste if you want to get into these kind of retro sort of style magazines and books, because I think these are great. I still think these is a great format. We all grew up with the 8 bits and the 16 bits, and we all grew up with the Amstrad Actions and the Zaps and the Crashes, Amiga Power and all that kind of stuff. So it's just lovely to have something to kick back and read about the old days and about the new games coming out for your favourite systems back in the day. It's just something really nice about that, and I find it so relaxing just to sit down for half an hour and have a read and see the opinions of my peers on the new games coming out. This is a lovely special article here by the beautiful Zoe. This is a lovely article here. This is I think it's a 3 or 4 page, 4 page should I say, article on the limited Amstrad Christmas games, which is really good. I really like that section. That's my entry about talking about the shmups on the Amstrad, and there's some really good stuff in there. And there's a few original reviews, of course. So, like I said, if you haven't had a taste of, say, the Fusion Retro magazines and stuff like that, The annuals are a really good place to start. £10 they are. Not much really when you think about what's, the price of things nowadays. Sometimes magazines cost £10 on their own, let alone a lovely A5 hardback, well-produced annual, should I say. So it's pride of place. This is excellent stuff. It really is. So happy with it. I think many of us that have contributed were really happy with the results as well. I got you can get like different packages as well if you want. You can get like bonuses. For instance, I've got the CD cased Fusion Retro calendar. So this is a card. This is like a card desk calendar. So you pop it up like that, and then you got. So there we go. So that's a nice little sort of Fusion Retro towers there. There you go. And all the artwork, which is done by by many different actually artists for the series. Look at that. That's what's that supposed to be? Oh, that looks like Commodores or something, Amigas or something like that going on. Not sure quite what's going on there, but there's some good stuff. And then lifted cover art from some of the magazines. It's fantastic. Nice little thing to have on your desk. That really cool. And I got a pen as well, a Fusion Retro pen, which is your bog standard, paster pen. But it's all nice anyway. So yes, I do recommend this. I really do recommend this book. It's a good quality of writing. The people who write this, such as myself, such as Zoe, such as Ben and Colin, we're really enthusiastic about the Amstrad, and we like to pride ourselves on that we've got a high knowledge of the Amstrad and of course the games and what goes into making a good game. And we're fans of the system for years, so it's not coming from know nothings, I would like to hope. So if you are interested in this kind of thing, fantastic, really good, and it's a good starting point. And if you find yourself enjoying the albums, whether you like a Spectrum, you get the Crash, whether you like general retro, you can get the Fusion Annual itself, which is just general stuff across the board, many different systems covered in that. If you kind of like that kind of stuff and you are interested in one of those systems and reading about the new stuff coming out for them, then why not pop over to Fusion Retro and take a look, and I'm sure you find it rather interesting. I do, because this is fantastic. So I would recommend it. Thank you for watching this book review. I love reading retro. I love reading retro books. I've got so many retro books now. So many. I've actually been bought presents where people have bought me the same book several over because they know I like reading my retro books. Artwork, many different systems. Obviously the Amstrad is one of my favourites, but many different systems I like reading about. So there you have it. So thank you very much for watching the channel throughout the over the years. I'll be doing a Christmas special video soon, just in time for Christmas 2022, and I will see you hopefully in the new year. Novabug out. Hey, Novabug here. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please support the channel by liking and commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't already done. If you would like to support me further, please consider joining my bug army via Patreon, and also don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Getter, BitChute and Twitch. And a salute to my bug army generals Sam M, Pete Walker and Shadow 80. Thank you everyone for supporting me. Novabug out.